What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today I want to make a video talking about Gambit in Destiny 2. This is a mode that I absolutely love. I've been enjoying. I've been playing with a friend recently, and I've been loving every aspect of it so far this season. But the funny part is that nothing has changed for Gambit this season. It's been actually 2 years since there's been any content update for Gambit, believe it or not. And since the Destiny content vote, there's been no talks what to add to the mode. They've only taken from the mode, which was Gambit Prime. And then the PVE thing, I forget what it was, but you can get specific loot there, but that's sunsetted, or was sunsetted, so, there goes that. And then, to be honest, guys, this is honestly one of Bungie's best designed modes. They've nailed the PVE, PvP blend, and no other loot shooter has a mode like this, which I'm surprised they haven't utilized more of, because, again, no other game can make this how they've made it, and even narratively, it fits within the world. I don't know how it will fit in, let's say, the Division or other things. So, it's pretty clear that Gambit needs more love, in the future. This video is just going to be me giving some ideas for Gambit. This is not what I think they should do or what they have to do to make it better, or maybe they come up with a better strategy than I come up with here. But this is something I just made three little topics, three little ideas I've had to make this a much better experience and to make Gambit a desirable playlist for many people that play this game. Now, first and foremost, I'd like them to add a Trials-like playlist for Gambit, specifically, weekends, some form of competitive mode like Gambit Prime. But, there's obviously a similar card system with the rewards, just specific to Gambit itself, not like Trials specifically. It'll probably be designed a different way, but, these rewards can offer, Gambit-specific armor. So, armor sets that you can call in a giant armor block, giant blocker, things in that nature. Things that help your Gambit playstyle, and I think that'll be cool. There was some really cool, awesome, Gambit armor they can gladly reissue. I don't see a problem with that. So the fact that these Gambit, armors have specific design for Gambit will be nice. Also, there could be a lighthouse for this mode if you go flawless, let's say. What would it be? Probably not the lighthouse specifically on Mercury or wherever it is now. I don't know if they, sunsetted the location specifically. I haven't played Trials in forever, but yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, the 9 are a great location. They're very interesting within the world of Destiny, and I think since Drifter has connections to them, it makes sense for the lighthouse to be somewhere, or this light version of lighthouse to be where the 9 are, which I think will be pretty cool. When it comes to the what is desirable and what will probably have to be, 1, 3, and 5 wins I think are more acceptable for this playlist, or this idea of a Trials like playlist. 1 win you get a reward, 3 wins you get a reward, 5 wins you get a specific, let's say adept, reward, weapon, armor, whatever. It's better than 3, 5, 9 Trials option that they have currently for Trials. So again, I think this will definitely add a lot to Gambit on the competitive sense, because again, there can be a lot of strategies, a lot of teamwork, and it's fun when you get a team rolling. You have a certain game plan and you just straight up demolish the other team. That is fun to do. It's a testament to both PvE skill and PvP skill and things in that nature. Now, when it comes to number 2, new maps is pretty obvious. Again, I'm surprised they haven't yet, but Bungie has designed some great maps for Gambit so far, even though we haven't seen anything else besides that. But they should be able to give us more maps, like especially with Europa, the Moon, and Cosmodrome now as new potential locations for maps. It doesn't make no sense why they can't give us more maps to some degree. Now, the counter to this is that this would definitely take production time and an already troubling time in the game dev industry, because the pandemic's still going on, people are still working from home, but they do have plenty of assets in the engine to give us solid maps. It wouldn't take too much production time compared to what some people think, making brand new assets for certain things. There's tons of assets in the Destiny engine, so I'm sure they can use plenty of those to build us some maps, especially with the Cosmodrome and the Moon being familiar locations for about, let's say, like 7-8 years. Since 2014, those assets have been in the game, you can say, at least since the game launched. Even before that, it's been 10 years, you could say, but these assets have been in the game for a while. It shouldn't take much time in that regard. Now, last on the list is PVE focused mods and weapons. So Gambit could serve as an area to get PVE specific mods or even weapons with PVE specific weapon roles. Now, I do want Vanguard to also have this ability to give PvE specific mods and weapon roles, but Gambit should see a boost if it had exclusive roles for weapons. Now, these don't actually have to be new weapons at all either. They could be different versions of weapons in the loot pool already, or even reissued ones from sunsetted seasons. Just give something to make these weapons unique and desirable. And the fact that sunsetting is gone, again, we don't have to worry about things being lost, undesirable, things in that nature. Now, it'll also be pretty cool, since lore based, that we could get some darkness based mods for armor sets, or just our armor in general, because again, Gambit narrative wise is the Drifter, and the Drifter is, you know, tied to what we see as a community as the Dark Vanguard on Europa with the stasis abilities. You know, the Exo Stranger, Eris, and now the Drifter are seemingly the Dark Vanguard for the darkness. So again, it's interesting to see what they can do. Narratively, a lot of these things line up to the lore. I don't think anything I mentioned here contradicts anything in the world of Destiny. I think within the worlds that exist in Destiny, this fits in perfectly. It's only elevating, I guess you could say, the gameplay and things they could add to this mode, which are certainly desirable. Yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say. Gambit's a fun mode as is, and it's shocking because, again, 2 years without content update. You think this mode will be dead to me, but again, I'm loving it. I've been loving it ever since I came back to Destiny. I think it's a great mode. It's fun. It's awesome. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about my recommendations. Do you guys have any other ideas for Gambit itself? But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed, definitely drop this video a like. And for more Destiny 2 videos we have a lot on the way. Definitely hit that subscribe button. With that being said, hope you guys have a good one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.